I already feel teary-eyed already. I'm like, I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
I couldn't even go hard with this haiku, so I'm laughing and not crying.
All right, everyone, we are here. Thanks for sticking with us. We've made it. I'm Carly.
I'm Sierra.
And I'm Noah.
Let's do it. This is Tales of Ba Sing Se, which is a vignette episode, and we all know what the last one is. I feel I'm starting to cry just thinking about it, but I'm trying to. I actually loved this episode as a kid, and this might be a little controversial, but the Iroh vignette actually isn't my favorite. The Toph and Katara one's my favorite.
And more, I actually really don't like this episode.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a controversy. Don't come at me.
I really only like literally the last minute of Iroh's thing.
Right.
Sokka's haiku was like, okay, this is, whatever. But I wasn't like, yes, play this episode on repeat. And then Toph and Katara, I was like, okay. And then Aang's ass, I was like, boy, if you don't sit your butt down.
What about you, Noah? Do you remember this episode?
Not very well. Like I said, I just really remember Zuko and Iroh. And when I first watched it, or like whenever I would watch it, I didn't understand like the very end, like the memoriam. I was like, right, his son died. Like, okay, I thought that's what they was talking about. I didn't know what had happened. So
yeah.
So knowing it, I haven't seen it again, so I'm interested.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and remember all of them. The Aang one's my least favorite. That's basically built a zoo, and that's it. I don't like that one. Sokka is the haiku, and that one's just so fun. That's probably like my third favorite.
He gets kicked out.
Yeah. Zuko one I remember the least. He falls in love with the girl and he like lights the candles for her, but then he's like, no, I can't do it. Like the other girl where he stole the ostrich horse from. So
yeah,
that's like my fourth favorite. Iroh, so he like, as John pointed out, the guy that we saw in the last episode tries to steal from him and he basically talks him out of it. It's very gentle. And he has a picnic and he goes up on the hill and it's apparently it's his son's birthday who died in the war, in the invasion of Ba Sing Se that failed. And he cries and he sings the song, which I know we will talk about the history of in a second. And then my personal favorite is the Toph and Katara one, where it kind of, now watching the episode before, I'm kind of like, you basically just did the same thing. Like they just got a makeover and now they get another one. So now I'm kind of like, but I love it because it's like Toph is like super, like she's tomboyish and she doesn't like getting ready. Katara's like, let's go for a spa. And like, they have like a really sweet heart to heart, and they also get to like make fun of like girls and like literally wash them away, which is like always so funny.
Doesn't Toph have like the cucumbers on and she's like earthing
the
mask and is like, ooh.
Yeah, she's like, ooh. And then she's like holding onto her seat when they're scrubbing her feet, and she's like hating it. I love that.
Oh god, that would literally be like scraping your eyes.
Yeah.
Hold on, I did not get that. I thought she just had like really callous feet. Why did Katara let him?
My favorite episode of Avatar is The Runaway, which is another like Katara Toph, really the only Katara Toph episode.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I love this one.
Wait, does Momo have his own little thing?
Yes.
Is this where at the end,
he does that? He does like his little dance.
There's a moment where he sees Appa's footprint and like he lays in Appa's footprint. Is that the next episode?
No, that's this episode. That's this episode.
Okay. I don't remember the rest of Momo. I do remember the
yeah. Well, he's being chased by these like Wolverine dog things. And he like to like get to like hide from them, he like dances in this show. So that's how that happens. But then the Wolverine things get locked up and he feels bad, so he lets them go. And I think that's when he finds the footprint.
Damn, I think this is the first time Momo saved a life. Every other time, he really would let someone die.
He failed to get the frozen frogs.
I just want to know what goes on in Momo's head. I hate it. Okay, for our next guest, we have another one of our classmates. He is a phenomenal actor. He studied at the City Company. He does a lot of Suzuki and Viewpoints. year-round, and he's also a fellow anime watcher. So please welcome young Dunk.
Yeah.
The Dunk Master. Duncan.
Yo, don't. There we go.
What is up?
Duncan!
What's up, guys?
What's up? What shirt are you wearing?
Not return that same energy.
What? I'm
So bad.
I was like, is that like Earth Tribe money?
I wish. That would be awesome.
How are you doing? Where are you?
I'm great. I'm in northern Michigan right now.
Okay. Did you like watch Avatar growing up, or did you watch it later on?
So I watched live most of book 2 and book 3. And then I bought Tess and I bought a DVD set of the whole show to my little sister, and we watched it probably 6 times through before I left Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Have you been watching it on Netflix since it's been on?
I've finished my watch through, but I purposefully left this episode out because I knew that I was going to do it with you guys, and it's not pivotal to the story.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the only filler episode in the whole show, and I felt like I could skip it and then come back and watch you guys without negative effects. But it's just like the 11th tier, like above, like it's just so good.
Yeah.
Is this your favorite episode?
Oh, that's really hard.
Only
It's
the
gotta
hard
be
questions
top
here.
5.
What are your top 5 then?
Ember Island Players.
Yes.
Period. Yeah.
What am I saying with the Runaway being my favorite? Ember Island's my favorite.
And the beach episode.
Yes.
That's also on Ember Island. The 2
Yeah.
Ember Island episodes are really great. Tales of Bossing Say. Honestly, like season 3, episode 1, I love.
Do you have any favorites from book 1?
Ooh,
Fortune
yeah.
Teller, the water bending scroll.
The Fortune Teller is in the is in. I always forget that that's in book 1. That's a great episode.
I love the Fortune Teller. It just solidifies Katang. So.
Oh yeah, biggest piece of evidence.
Zutara.
No, go.
No, I'm with Carly on this one.
Really? Okay, no, we can be 2 and 2. We can be 2 and 2. That's fine.
Yeah.
Here's the real question, though. Would you rather have a flying bison or a flying lemur?
Bison.
Yeah.
He said that just so bison, like.
No, that's
Are you
just
dumb?
owning a plane, but you don't know.
Right.
You don't have to learn how to drive a plane, which is a very
Yeah.
complicated process.
Duncan has tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yep.
how
Yep.
does he know where to go? Like, Aang has to drive him,
Like,
Yeah.
I
They
feel
have
Yeah,
like
and
grades.
steer him.
Yeah. The
Well, here's the
steering.
thing. That man did it all alone going across the Great Divide. So I guess if you like tell him just like, boom, this is where you need to go, then he'll be like, okay, there's no more canyon, so I'm dropping y'all here.
What
But-
if he just like you just like point him in a direction and that's the only direction he'll go and he like runs into a wall or something?
The Great Divide's not canon. Personal opinion.
We're just not talking about it.
Duncan?
Ooh. I'm a big Zuko fan.
You
Hey.
would be Duncan. What bender would you be? And did it change when you first started watching Avatar versus like now?
Yes. When I started watching, I was an airbender because when you're a kid and you're watching the show, you're like, oh, I'm an airbender. And
I was
then,
just like, I'm the Avatar.
like when season 3 was coming out and I was watching that, I was like, oh, I'm totally a firebender. Like I can hit that redemption arc. I can be that. And I wanted to be like Earth, but I'm not grounded enough.
I mean Suzuki though. Suzuki's all about being grounded.
Yeah, and I can tap into that energy, but I don't carry it.
What benders do you think we would be?
You guys said this first episode, so now I have to remember.
I'm like I'm up for debate. Like honestly, like I don't know.
I think Noah said air.
Duncan's like, I don't care about making my own.
No. But it fits in my head. So no, here's how my memories work. My memories happen, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have to justify it with my current thinking to make sure it actually happens. I think Sierra's water.
Interesting.
I think Sierra's water.
That's
and I
actually
think
so
Carly's
funny.
Earth. I think Carly's Earth.
Yeah, I am.
Damn!
That's so Sierra got. Oh my god, that's so funny because
I try to push away my past.
you can't fight it. You're a Pisces.
I'll stick with fire for right now. My one goal for this episode is to not actually shed real tears.
Oh, why? Just let it go.
I'll let some tears.
No, they're gonna be there, but as long as they don't fall out of my eyes,
right.
It's like I'm gonna just try and hold it together for you guys, because.
Let's talk about Mako for a sec. So, like, we went through each vignette as best as we could remember. We're still like, I'm fuzzy on Zuko. I don't really remember that one too well, but
That's the date one, right?
Yeah.
He was a fantastic voice actor and actor in general, and he gave Iroh a lot of life, and he was a huge part of the series. And Tales of Ba Sing Se was the last episode that he recorded as the voice of Iroh, and he died before it aired. So the episode's dedicated to him. It's really beautiful, and I'm already crying about it. It means a lot. And there's one other part of it is, like, I think the picture that they have of Iroh's son in the show is based on a picture of either Mako as a young man or his kids. I can't remember.
It's also like, I know he passed away from cancer. And I think he sang this song kind of when he knew. So it's kind of like, yes, Iroh's crying about his son, but it's also like Mako kind of
a farewell to himself.
Farewell, yeah. It's also so interesting because Gray Baldwin, who took over as Iroh, and I didn't realize this, but so Mako was also a character on Samurai Jack, and Gray Baldwin also took over for that character. So he basically took over like for Mako. And Gray Baldwin will not sing Leaves from the Vine when fans ask him to, because he's like, that's Mako's song.
Well, do you think like the creators like showed Mako what was in store for like the rest of the story? Like what came of Iroh, what came of all the characters? Like, because that's one thing that I really and it's just so sad that someone so influential in all of our lives, like as children, he passed and he like never got to see what he created, you know?
But luckily, we've got a bunch of fans who all love Iroh and who can all attempt to Zuko their way through some Iroh statements. Unless they're reading them. I don't think anyone can spit Iroh knowledge off the top of their head. If anyone tries to do it, they end up sounding like Zuko in that one episode.
I actually did not grab tissues, so
I didn't either. I never noticed one of the volcanoes is smoking in the intro, like on the map.
Really?
Did you watch Korra?
I have seen the first 2 seasons of Korra, and then I watched like 3 episodes of season 3, and I think I threw my laptop against a wall.
You need to.
I know. I have to do it at some point.
You just can't compare the two. That's the thing that.
No, and it's Hills.
Oh, this one's first. This one's
first.
This one's actually my favorite. It's DM Animation that did this episode. I didn't know that.
That's another reason I really am not a fan of this episode.
You don't like this episode?
Listen, I was telling them that I really only like the last minute with Iroh, and that's kind of it.
Toph has a lot of hair. That's like the eyeball licking trend. Yeah. Why does she look like Jar Jar Binks though?
How is she bending mud?
I would
whip him off the bridge.
Yeah, literally.
What is up with her Minnie Mouse ears? And does she have a sock on her head?
That one does, yeah.
You said, you got a sock on your head, girl. Shut up.
They could have broken something. That water is shallow.
And then Katara's like, I hope you can swim.
And like you think about this relationship between Toph and Katara, next to like the first or the episode where they're staying up all night when Azula's chasing them.
What a
difference.
We're going here now? We're doing this now?
Yeah.
Well, that was fast.
It said we only got 20 minutes.
What is his little doll? Wait, his little dolly. It's like a swamp bender.
A swamp bender or an earth soldier?
Oh, maybe it's
it looks like an earth soldier.
Huge.
Boy,
That was his first
And the
thought.
mom don't
he
say
didn't
nothing.
anything. Right. That kind of seems like cheating.
Why was he walking?
I know.
How big is that man? 8'5"?
That man was running like Aang.
You do not look like the criminal type.
I know. I'm just confused. So you really think I could be a good masseur?
How do you go from robber to masseur?
Yeah, like, how did that get?
It's
I
like,
want to know where that conversation went.
it's like
No, man, I can't.
right now?
I thought it was the end.
Oh no.
Happy birthday, my son. If only I could have helped you.
My chest hurts.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like fragile, tiny shells, drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home. Brave soldier boy comes marching home.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you go from that to now to
No.
That is a
No.
crime.
Oh.
No, change that
Wow.
now.
The
Petition to change it.
disrespect.
Petition
Wow.
to change this. I totally thought that was at
Yeah,
the
but I
end.
wrote-
I really thought that was at the end.
Did they change it?
Me too.
I'm great with animals.
Oh boy.
Yo.
What even are those? I wonder if there's like a book, like an encyclopedia of Avatar animals, because I would own that in a heartbeat. Are those lizard
It'd be terrifying.
flies? Lizard dragonflies?
Still not as bad as the buzzard wasps.
Yes.
No, those
Right.
Those
win.
are terrifying.
Why would he
Wasps.
let all the animals out at once, though? Like, who thought that was a good idea?
They had to fit it in 5 minutes. It's not
True.
gonna be.
But also, like, why didn't he do that move before?
Did you see the cabbage
Yeah.
guy crying? Oh,
Those are cute. Those are
those are so cute.
That looks
Yeah.
like a baboon elephant. I'm not positive.
I like the armadillo saber tooth thing though. He just crashed through the wall anyway. Toph is just like feeling with her feet, like, what the heck is that we're
Yeah.
doing now?
That does not meet safety precautions.
At
Harambe
all.
Part 2. Harambe Part 2?
Well, if he can't
How is
save
that his
animals.
fault?
Yeah. Why was your cat out?
Oh, here we go. Did different people write these vignettes? That's so interesting.
Oh, God.
Chittering monkey. In the spring, he climbs treetops and thinks himself tall.
Ooh. I would sip my tea, but I already drank all of it.
Here I am, like counting every syllable as I speak. I'm like, right?
He's getting
Mic drop.
key.
I calls it easy. Like I paddle my canoe, I'll paddle yours too.
Wow.
She had a prop. Why did she have a prop?
right.
The turnaround.
Done.
Ooh, where did this guy come from?
I like that he's in. I like the black and pink aesthetic is one that we
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah.
So this one's cute. I like this one.
One of the customers is on to us. Don't look now, but there is a girl over there at the corner table.
Zuko, are you that dumb?
He really is.
Have you seen Azula flirting?
What's your name?
My uncle and I just moved here.
She didn't ask about your uncle.
Is she like Ty Lee's long lost sister or something?
There is a theory that Ty Lee's sister is the one who plays Aang in the Ember Island Players. Oh yeah.
It took my uncle 10 minutes to do my hair.
Did he say 10 minutes?
She is not my girlfriend!
Wow, he, he just walks away. He's like,
She just doesn't care.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
You have quite an appetite for a girl.
You think he was trying to compliment her there?
Trying being the operative word.
Right. Why was that animation just so clean? I really like that.
He was really ready to risk it all for this one day girl.
Really?
Yeah.
On the first date too. I love the sound effects. Like,
He's precise with those too.
yeah, that was cool.
She's not.
I'd be like,
question.
no, sir, where
Yeah.
did this come from? She'd be like, hello, Diley.
I
And
know.
at
I think,
last I see the light.
She's got moves.
No.
She was ready to risk it all.
No.
Well,
No.
she said, "Let me try again."
Yes.
How-
Dude, no. No, 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 no.
Oh,
No. 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 Zuko, no. No.
Wow.
No.
I don't. Whoa.
You are so angsty.
All of us just physically recoiled.
oh my god!
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yo, the way that these men are like curving these women is like, bruh.
Right.
You're gonna give him 1? He needs like 70.
It looks like Momo wears gloves.
This is gonna be slightly a tangent. Do you guys remember the first spirit that Avatar 1 made friends with?
Yes, yes.
Have you heard the reincarnation theory?
Yup.
Yeah.
That's why
One knows how to tie a knot.
he got smacked. Also, those just look like straight up panthers.
He just threw him in.
Oh, that... He said, free performance.
I love Momo. Yes.
What are these cats?
Yo, people are just letting them be right by their legs.
Oh, just going with it.
That sounded like the El Tigre theme song. Like that same growl.
It did. It was the same sound effect.
What's with the skull key? Yeah, this doesn't look like meat you can eat to me.
Mm-mm.
Momo said,
Taxidermy.
okay, bye.
Yeah.
Don't be crying now, no.
But they're so cute. Oh, look at that.
Now you trying to be my damn friend?
They show him
Right, they
where
lead it to his
is.
footprint.
Oh, God.
They're just sitting by watching Momo mourn.
And that's it.
Wow.
Oh, the chills.
Why the f did they have Iroh so soon?
I think it's probably because that leads into the next episode. Like it's a transition.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like you're honoring someone. Like that should be last.
Or at least have him like right before Momo's, but to have it with Aang and then we see Sokka, like what? Like, kind of damn. Zuko really went in for that second kiss and then was like,
That hurt. That was cringier than Great Divide, honestly.
Honestly, Zuko comes out for your date. You're gonna go on a date with Zuko.
Okay.
He comes out with that helmet, that just absolute gelled down, like bulletproof shield on his
Right.
head. The balls to just go up and be like, "You're cute."
Yeah.
Massive.
I just love the waiter guy who just walked away. He didn't even like respond. He was like, "Well, this is the third mistake I've made this week."
wait, what is her name?
Jin.
Okay, there's people who are like, I wish Zuko was with Jen and not May. And like, high key, she did her thing. She really did. This is my problem, is that I don't want these like boss ass women to be with like
Right.
Zuko. Yeah.
just Zuko.
Yeah, he does. doesn't deserve them.
Zuko's so good though. Like
He is, but it's
so
like-
good.
He's so
dies
true.
hard.
He's so troubled though. Like he doesn't.
It's like,
He needs some time.
Know who
Yeah.
he deserves? Jet.
Duncan, if
The
you
past 3
rewatch,
episodes?
yeah, if you rewatch the past 3 episodes before Jet gets arrested, it's insane.
Well, this is my
Like-
clap for spoilers. That may
Right.
be a little bit difficult.
Right.
young Duncan!
Young Dunk.
Punk.
I didn't want to say young Dunk because I know he gets mad.
I've never gotten mad. I've never gotten mad at Young Duncan.
Well, you don't, not mad, but you go like, thank
Well.
you, Duncan.
Bye,
So
Duncan.
I'll just leave. Bye,
Yes.
guys.
Bye. Vanish like Zuko.
Ooh, too soon, too soon.
So until next time. Bonk,
Until next episode,
bonk, 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 bonk.
2 remotes.
This is for a foot massager.